Hey guys, this is Stinger, and we are continuing our playthrough of Deus Ex Human Revolution on the PC. Now, right now, we are attempting to gain access to Taeyong Medical because they are apparently behind the attacks on Seraph Industries. To do that, we have to get an employee card for Taeyong Medical from this this guy who goes to the what is it called? The Hunghua Hotel. Oh yeah, it's right here, sorry. And we have to get his employee card so we can get into a Taeyong Medical building. But first, we're going to do these side quests here. Shanghai Justice, where we're investigating Malik's friend's death, and Bartab, where we are helping out Bobby Bao, the barman at the Hive, who needs to locate one of his clients. So, first we are going to go by the limb clinic so we can talk to a friend of Malik's who apparently has information about her other friend's death.
All of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative.
There's your friend.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Let's see.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
See if they have anything.
You need
interesting.
practice software? Neuroprotein? Something else? Look at computer.
Okay, just Typhoon ammo.
You come back if you change your mind.
我一般不和陌生人说话。
Gotta go meet this guy back here.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, though not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
A little piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want before trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you aren't going to pay? But I risked everything to get you that file.
Chalk it up to a learning experience and move on.
You scoundrel! You'll regret this someday. You just mock my words.
See you later, X.
Alright. This is the autopsy report. She was pregnant. Well, that's a motive for the one guy to kill her.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Okay. We're going.
I that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures.
Ah,
Of ion
was it the
sealing
two?
and geothermal management.
Okay, where are we going? Alright, we gotta go to the Usao district. What is this guy doing? Sleeping.
干嘛？别烦我啦！
Access granted.
what do you think of Lower City? Mostly workers from Taiyang Medical live here. Low renting housing, especially at the Alice Garden Park.
That'll take us back to the Qui-Gon district.
Don't stay here, Lawai. This city is very dangerous, especially lower. Too many groups fighting for control.
I'll keep that in mind. It's back here. Well, this looks like our friend Windmill might have set something up here.
Access granted.
Some credits. Anything else to find here? Doesn't look like it. head back around.
Good job, Laoway. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
So this is for the other side mission. Just happened to sort of stumble across this.
Access granted.
1 down, 2 to go, my friend.
Alright. So... an apartment should be right here. Alright, so this is that one guy's apartment. The suspected murderer of Malik's friend. How are we gonna do this? Go this way. Alright, well, they're on this now.
Access granted.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
We'll try that too.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
This is interesting. Broken clock.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Let's get to his computer.
Access granted.
Okay. Oh, okay, so this guy, his family was very rich, and apparently they invested in LIM. So his family did not agree with what he was doing.
Malik. Looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
Baseball.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Oops, now we have a Praxis kit. What should we upgrade? That sounds pretty good. But I think I'd rather have the sprint enhancement, actually. Let's try this thing out. So now we run faster. It's a pretty long drop. Alright, so to go to the Hive, we have to go into the Qui-Gon district. I'm going to disable the relays before we do that, because once we disable the relays, we're going to have to head back to the Hive anyways. There's no point in making multiple trips.
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only one remaining.
Okay. Bell tower guy here. That looks like it hurt. Some stuff up here. There's two of those. That could have been bad if I fell down there. Okay, so here's the other one. Very last one.
Access granted.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
We are at the Hengsha Court Gardens. So, we don't have to go very far. I think this should get us inside. Yeah. Now we just have to find her. She is.
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit!
Alright, calm down.
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate?
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
It's a nice sob story, lady, but it doesn't change a thing. In the end, I can't leave here without that money.
Then you'll have to take it, because I am not going to give it to you. I told you already, I won't pay. What do you want?
I'm gonna use some of our enhancement pheromones. She seemed to be an alpha, so...
Look, I understand you were right. I'm not questioning that. But you've been through enough to know the world doesn't care about who's right or wrong. It's all about power, and right now, neither of us have it.
As much as it pains me to admit it, you're right. What do you think I should do?
Wait, what? Ask for chip.
I'm just asking you to give me the means to make sure this situation gets resolved.
What are you saying? Give up the chip? Give them back what they sold me so they no longer have any leverage? But that means... Oh God, you're right. Here, take the chip. They can't tax me for a service I don't use.
Oh, I doubt they'll be that understanding. But I'll make sure they leave you alone. You've done the right thing.
Okay. I figured that thing would be installed in her brain, but guess not. Getting out of here isn't just gonna be like walking straight out. Bell tower's got the whole place locked down. Alright guys, so this is the end of this part. In the next part, we will go to the hive. See you guys later.